Good afternoon and welcome to Highfield. We are just 1 mile away from Askham, a really pretty village in the National Park. Surrounding us all around are beautiful and majestic views of the Pennine Fells. The property that we see behind us has been lovingly renovated by a company called Stoneswood Developments. They have painstakingly gone through every element from wiring, heating, insulated plasterboard, brand new kitchen, floor coverings. It has been finished to an incredibly high standard. And the other thing that it's blessed with is this absolutely huge garden space, approximately half an acre. In the distance, if you can see over there, it's a wonderful day today, but it's a little bit hazy, but those Pennine Fells are majestic in the background. Now, the house itself is quite a size. It's 5/6 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms on the first floor, and a bedroom downstairs with its own ensuite, should you need that for an elderly relative or maybe even potentially a teenager just to get them out of the way. There's 3 reception rooms and this fantastic fitted kitchen. Now, the grounds that we sit in, it's there's great formal gardens, but equally the paddock that's at the front could be used to create a substantial amount more parking, or even to be fully landscaped. It is a wonderful, wonderful space. Now, we are very close to everything. Askham is about 1 mile away, and Askham itself has a Michelin star restaurant, a couple of good pubs, an outdoor swimming pool, which is well used, a real sense of community. Behind us, as you can probably see around here, there is a development of barn conversions that are being completed by Stoneswood Developments. So on that basis, the house is quite well set within its own grounds, but you do have neighbours and you do have people around you, which is quite comforting for people that don't just want to be in a standalone position. So what I'm going to do is wander you around all of the plot, because there's quite a bit to see, take you around this fantastic old farmhouse, and show you exactly what this can do for you. I hope you like it. Okay, so as I said to you, the views from here are absolutely breathtaking. And you do have around about half an acre of paddock. The farmhouse that we're looking at behind us is quite some size. It's 5/6 bedrooms. You've got 2 or 3 ensuite, good family bathroom, but the standard of finish that this has been taken to is wonderful. Now, you see I'm walking around a few bits of rubble and this, that and the other. We are 97% there before this is completed, but the market is so nuts at the moment, and this house is such an amazing house. I really didn't want to waste any more time, and I really wanted to get this on the market. So I'm just going to show you, just for transparency, to the side here, we've got a really lovely courtyard selection of barns which are being done to an amazing standard. And this house sits standing proud at the front of it. Just to come back here, obviously there's been parking facilities set out. This could easily be expanded upon if the right buyer was looking for that. But you've got this great plot which goes all the way back to this fence line here, giving you, as I say, I think probably a little in excess of half an acre, but I can determine that later. So this is what we're looking at. Stone built, very typical Cumbrian farmhouse. But once we get inside, you'll realise there's nothing but interesting. It's very, very much not typical. It's been done to such a great standard. So as we approach, we've got this beautifully made, handmade oak entrance section. And as we enter into the hallway here, now this is so new, I'm going to pop my shoes off, and we've got great oak flooring here. And then as we lead through, there's lots of things that you'll see. The company Stoneswood that have done it, they're called Stoneswood for a reason, because of the use of stone and wood in most of the properties that they produce. But you've got solid doors, not some flimsy old door off the shelf from B&Q. I'm sure that's very, very good. But yeah, finished to a fantastic standard. All the beamwork has just been stripped back, made sure it's right. We've got the fireplace here, which has got quite a huge opening. And there is a wood-burning stove which is being fitted. They put it in just to show, but the flue liner and everything else has been put in soon. They've even created little seating areas with the use of oak around them, just to accentuate how that seating area sits. And although it's a bit murky on the windows, the view out is quite spectacular. So it's just a wonderful space. As we pass that through, we have reception room number 2. which again does not disappoint. We've got, this has been now fitted, but you've got this lovely sandstone surround fitted with that inbuilt wood burning stove. Lovely window seat again. And those views out the front are absolutely fantastic, and I'll show you more when we get upstairs. So, just to give you a bit more of a look, I'm going to turn back because I quite like that hallway. I think it's quite lovely. We've got a cellar down here. Now, that's being used as a plant room, so all of the boiler and wiring and everything else are in there. There's no point taking you in there. Give you a very quick glimpse of that kitchen, but I'll come back to it in a moment. So in here, we have another reception room. Obviously, as I said, they're just finishing off the decorating and everything else, so this room has obviously still got a few bits and bobs in it. Thought it would be better to show you than not. And then, wait for this. We have this absolutely wonderful kitchen dining area. It's big, and hopefully the video shows that. We've got a good use of Bosch appliances. We've got this lovely island, which has been beautifully done. It's a bit of a two-tone, just to be able to give a bit of difference between them. They've got a nice butler sink, and this walnut work surfacing is quite lovely. Look at the grain on that. But it's a real wow area. Now, this part isn't quite finished, but we've got a lovely inner hallway area. And to the rear, I mean, this is a great coat room or anything else like that. Then as we come into here, we've got a utility room, which matches up with the kitchen. And then we come in further into here and we have a ground floor shower room. Now behind here is another doorway, and I'd like to show you why. What we've got is this next room, which is just being finished off. It's got this lovely vaulted section and this stone fireplace. Now this could easily be a fantastic study, but there's a doorway there that leads through into that shower room, giving full independence. As I said, if you've got a granny that wants to come and live with you, or yes, anyone in particular really that you want to have in a ground floor space, then that really fits. Now, I'm not going to show you this quite yet. I'm going to go upstairs, show you the first floor, and then we'll have a good look outside. So, as we walk through the rest of the house, I love this house. There's a lot of houses that we sell that I could live in, but there's not that many that wow me, and I think this really does tick so many boxes for me personally. And this beautifully hand-built new oak staircase that's been put in is so fitting for this property that it could have been in there for years, but it's a brand new staircase and it's absolutely lovely. It's a great balustrading, lovely window at the front, at the rear there, giving you plenty of light. Now, here we go. We've got this big landing. As you can see, lots of doors because there's lots of rooms. And then we come into the master bedroom. Now, the master bedroom has this fantastic curved wall, which I think as a feature is absolutely amazing. But then as we wander up and come to the front window and start to look at the views that you've got over the Pennine Fells, it's amazing. And what more fitting place to have a bath in your master bedroom than just sitting here, taking advantage of those fantastic views over in the direction of Lowther Castle. Stunning. So as we come into the ensuite, we've got an ensuite shower, loo, sink, beautifully tiled, and obviously that fantastic clawfoot bath with the views that look out over open countryside. So bedroom number 2 in size is this lovely room here. That's a really big double. And as you can see to the rear, overlooks what's going to be your new potential neighbours. And I'll show you how that impacts you as we go outside shortly. So we come into another very large double bedroom. Again, every door is these lovely solid wood doors, so it's got a really good quality feel. The fantastic thing is everything's been insulated plasterboard, the wiring's been done, the heating's been done, so this, for an old house, will be quite energy efficient, I would imagine. We come into this bedroom, which is Probably about third in size, but it does benefit as a guest bedroom, I think, which is perfect in this nice ensuite that's been created, which is again all new and yeah, a great space. I'm going to come back to the family bathroom in a minute because I have not forgotten, but the final fifth bedroom is this very large single bedroom. And we are blessed with, again, those outward views over the open countryside. So coming into the family bathroom, we've got a huge shower cubicle with everything you could need. Sink, bath. It's a great space and it's been beautifully tiled and finished. Very neutral. I mean, that's the one thing I'll say. They have a use of colour which isn't magnolia or white. The fittings are of a high standard. So because of that, it feels really nice in here. I think the colour in here is called Egyptian cotton, which I hadn't really heard of, but it's a really nice finish. So definitely got the right vibe about it. I'm just going to sneak here. And I didn't really make too much of a play of it before, but just to show you that open fireplace. It's lovely. And again, the view's out. Okay, so let's go out to the rear of the property and we can have a little look around outside. I can show you how the site develops outside and how that will impact or not having neighbours, and make sure that this is the right thing for you before you come to view. So let's have a look outside. Okay, so as we go outside, you notice some quite quirky things. One of my favourite parts here, we've got a well. Obviously it's incredibly secure if you've got children or anything else, but it's a really lovely feature. The time is about 3 o'clock, and as you can see, the sun is absolutely scorching in the back here, and we're very lucky to have a beautiful sunny day, but it does show throughout the summer that this sun trap at the rear is going to be quite an important part. As I said before, the company Stoneswood that have done this conversion are known for their use of stone and wood, and the cedar boarding at the back here is a real statement piece. As it ages, it will have that unctuous wooden look that stays forever, rather than it being rendered and getting dirty and being a permanent maintenance problem. They've managed to make something look so beautiful at the back of something so traditional. So as we walk through here, this is these are flower beds that will be finished off so that it's ready for you to be able to plant. And I think it's very important to show you the side here as well, because the plot is vast. When you actually take everything into consideration, it's definitely over half an acre. You've got all this flower bed area, or maybe something for growing vegetables. As I said to you, the heating is a new oil boiler, so there's a good new tank there and everything else to go with it. And as we approach the front again, we've got a significant sized front garden, but you're not overlooked. There's nobody here overlooking you at all. I think just over there literally is the national park, so you're as close to the Lake District National Park as you can possibly be without actually being in it and any of the restrictions that can come with that. But to finish, here we go. This fantastic 5/6 bedroom detached farmhouse is finished to an absolutely beautiful standard, is just near one of the most popular villages in the area, Askham. It's just on the fringes of the Lake District National Park. And look at that. I mean, that is something I would want to drive up to every day. Property is coming to the market for £650,000. It is an absolute cracker. And if this market is anything to go by, if this lasts much more than a week, I'll be incredibly surprised. But the person that does offer on it is going to be a very, very happy person indeed. As I say, coming to the market for £650,000. If you are interested in a pre-market viewing, so you do not miss out, please do give us a call on 01768 881111, and we'd be delighted to take you round for a pre-market viewing. Thank you.